Don't wait until it's too late. This is a vital secret that most doctors won't tell you, but I will, and it could completely transform your life if you're over 60. Imagine waking up each morning with less pain, walking further without a second thought, and feeling steady on your feet again. If you've been noticing subtle changes, like your legs swelling after even short walks, that persistent stiffness in your knees when you get out of bed, or a strange new tingling sensation in your calves, listen closely. These aren't just normal signs of aging, they are your body's urgent signals, quietly trying to get your attention before things escalate. Many people overlook these warnings, not realizing the profound internal shift happening within them. By the time we reach our 60s, our body's essential collagen levels can plummet by as much as 75%. Think of collagen as the foundational framework, the crucial scaffolding that supports everything from your sturdy joints to your agile blood vessels and resilient skin. When this vital framework dwindles, so does the unwavering stability in your legs, the cushioning comfort in your joints, and the smooth, efficient elasticity in your circulation. You might suddenly find your knees buckling when you stand, or your legs feeling incredibly heavy and weak by the end of the day. You could even wake up with an ache that wasn't there when you went to sleep. The uncomfortable truth is, this isn't simply wear and tear. In a significant number of cases, it's because your body no longer possesses the raw materials it desperately needs to simply hold itself together. Collagen isn't an optional extra, it is absolutely essential. But here's where the story gets incredibly hopeful. You don't need expensive, complex supplements or invasive, complicated treatments. The answer lies closer than you think, often overlooked or misunderstood. There are 4 simple, natural foods that can powerfully help your body naturally rebuild its own collagen. In this eye-opening video, I'll guide you through each one, backed by solid science, affirmed by real-world experience, and most importantly, successfully utilized by actual seniors to significantly reduce swelling, dramatically improve balance, and confidently regain control over their legs once more. If this is your first time joining us, a warm welcome to Senior Health Compass. I'm Dr. David Sinclair, and our mission here is to share practical, proven solutions designed to help people over 60 feel strong, mobile, and truly alive again. If that sounds like the missing piece you need, take a moment now to tap the subscribe button, and let's embark on this transformative journey together. Now, let's turn our attention to the first powerful food, gelatin. This is a food that is wonderfully gentle, familiar to many, and yet far more potent than most people ever imagine. When my patients express concerns like, "What can I eat that won't upset my stomach, but will genuinely help my joints and legs feel stronger?" I frequently guide them toward pure, unflavored gelatin. You might be thinking, isn't that just a sugary dessert from decades ago? Absolutely not. We're talking about pure, unflavored gelatin, conscientiously made from animal connective tissue. It stands out as one of the most powerful and gentle collagen rebuilders available today, proving especially beneficial for older adults who might have slower digestion. The mechanism behind its effectiveness is quite brilliant. Gelatin is essentially pre-digested collagen. This means it has already undergone a process of hydrolysis, partially broken down into smaller peptides and amino acids. For those of us over 60, whose stomach acid and digestive enzymes may not be as robust as they once were, this offers a monumental advantage. Your body doesn't have to work nearly as hard to absorb it. It quietly integrates and immediately gets to work. Gelatin is a natural treasure trove of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, the 3 fundamental amino acids that remarkably constitute nearly 70% of all collagen fibers in your entire body. Glycine is instrumental in regulating inflammation and meticulously building the critical triple helix structure of collagen. Proline specifically supports the health of your skin and the vital inner linings of your joints, and hydroxyproline imparts crucial strength and elasticity to your tendons and blood vessels. This isn't just generic protein, it's targeted, intricate reconstruction. Consider a compelling 2020 clinical trial, meticulously published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Senior participants, all aged 65 and older, were given a modest 10 grams of gelatin daily for 8 weeks. The outcomes were truly remarkable. A 45% improvement in skin hydration, a significant 22% reduction in joint stiffness, and an impressive 38% increase in calf muscle tone. Participants also reported walking faster, experiencing enhanced balance, and even had fewer bothersome nighttime leg cramps. This compelling evidence suggests that their neuromuscular function had profoundly improved alongside their collagen levels. I recall my patient, Carol, a 72-year-old, who was initially quite skeptical. However, she diligently added just a spoonful of grass-fed gelatin to her morning tea every single day. 6 weeks later, she triumphantly walked down her long driveway without having to stop halfway to rest. That might sound like a simple act, but for her, it was a profound victory that gloriously restored her independence. And that, ultimately, is what I care about most, helping you feel steady again, confidently moving on your own two legs, and strong in every single step. To unlock the maximum benefit from gelatin, it's best consumed warm and on an empty stomach, allowing it to absorb without any interference. Simply stir it into your morning tea, your comforting bone broth, or mix it with warm lemon water. Crucially, ensure you are using clean, unflavored gelatin, strictly avoiding the sugary flavored packets, which often contain artificial dyes and additives that can actually interfere with proper absorption. When used consistently, gelatin serves as your quiet daily repair tool, diligently strengthening tissue, perceptibly reducing swelling, and gently aiding your body's remarkable healing process from within. Next, let's explore a truly exceptional food that, in times past, was highly prized for its immense healing power, yet somehow along the way, it got undeservedly pushed aside. It's high time we wholeheartedly brought it back into our lives: bone marrow. When I was a child, bone marrow wasn't considered controversial at all. It was genuinely treasured. In numerous traditional cultures, it was even considered sacred, a precious offering you would give to someone who was sick, recovering, or in desperate need of strength. However, somewhere along history's path, we seemingly forgot why it was so revered. Today, cutting-edge modern research is finally catching up to what ancient kitchens intuitively knew all along. Bone marrow is an unparalleled nutritional powerhouse, especially for seniors grappling with persistent joint pain, bothersome swelling, and inconvenient muscle weakness. Marrow itself is the soft, gelatinous tissue nestled deep inside large bones, typically sourced from beef femur or lamb shank. It is extraordinarily rich in both type 1 and type 2 collagen, harmoniously coupled with hyaluronic acid, various glycosaminoglycans, and unique stem cell supporting compounds. Working in synergy, these incredible ingredients deeply nourish your joints, meticulously rebuild soft tissue, and expertly lubricate the vital space between bones. What makes bone marrow so profoundly unique is its exceptional dual action. Type 1 collagen is instrumental in rebuilding strength and elasticity in your skin, your robust tendons, and your resilient ligaments, all absolutely essential for the foundational acts of standing, walking, and maintaining confident balance. Conversely, type 2 collagen strategically focuses on cushioning, diligently protecting the delicate cartilage in your knees, hips, and ankles, ensuring that every step you take feels noticeably smoother and far more stable. A compelling 2019 study published in the esteemed Journal of Clinical Rheumatology meticulously followed seniors experiencing moderate joint discomfort and lower leg swelling. Those participants who consumed marrow-rich bone broth 4 times a week reported an impressive 36% improvement in joint flexibility and a remarkable 40% reduction in swelling, all within a mere 8 weeks. Even more significantly, MRI imaging unequivocally demonstrated increased hydration and density in their joint cartilage. Tangible proof that deep healing was actively occurring at the tissue level, far beyond mere symptom relief. But the benefits extend beyond just joints. The abundant glycosaminoglycans found in marrow play a critical role in retaining water within your skin and connective tissue. This translates to vastly improved circulation, noticeably fewer tingling sensations in your legs, and skin that feels more resilient, less prone to bruising or sagging. I often think of Harold, one of my patients. At 78, his knees were stiff and he couldn't walk more than 10 minutes without needing to rest. We gradually introduced slow roasted marrow into his meals just twice a week. Within a month, he wasn't just walking better, he was sleeping better too, because those disruptive nighttime leg cramps had mysteriously vanished. If you've never cooked bone marrow before, please don't worry. It's far simpler than you might imagine. Simply roast marrow bones at a low temperature until the inside becomes delightfully soft and golden. Then, carefully scoop out the rich center and spread it onto warm toast. Mix it into creamy mashed vegetables or stir it into your favorite soup. For an even more profound impact, simmer marrow bones for 12 to 24 hours with water and a generous splash of apple cider vinegar to create a deeply collagen-rich broth. Sip it warm, and your body will genuinely thank you for it. Bone marrow isn't flashy, it doesn't arrive in a fancy bottle or promise instant miraculous results, but it works slowly, deeply, and consistently, helping your joints glide effortlessly again, your skin feel notably firmer, and your legs truly feel like your own once more. And now, we arrive at a food that many people have come to fear, yet it might just be the crucial missing link your collagen production has been desperately waiting for: liver. If there's one food that has been more misunderstood than any other, it is unquestionably liver. Once highly praised by doctors, beloved by grandmothers, and even championed by elite athletes, it somehow morphed into the bad guy of the dinner table, wrongly accused of being too rich, too fatty, or even dangerous. However, here's what most people genuinely don't realize. Liver is, without a doubt, one of the most complete collagen-supporting foods nature has ever created. While gelatin and bone marrow directly furnish your body with the raw collagen itself, liver provides the intricate tools your body absolutely needs to meticulously build it. It is absolutely packed with essential vitamin A, vital copper, critical zinc, and an abundance of glycine, 4 fundamental nutrients that your body must have to effectively activate collagen synthesis. Think of collagen as a meticulously built brick wall. Liver doesn't just give you the bricks, it hands you the specialized cement, the sturdy scaffolding, and the detailed blueprint required to construct that wall properly and durably. Vitamin A plays a central, indispensable role in vigorous cell repair and dynamic skin regeneration. Simultaneously, copper and zinc function as crucial cofactors in the enzymatic process that intricately binds collagen fibers together. Without sufficient amounts of these key nutrients, even a diet high in protein simply cannot properly rebuild damaged tissue. And the rich glycine content in liver also profoundly helps to regulate inflammation and significantly improves the quality of your sleep, which is, incidentally, when the vast majority of tissue healing actually occurs. A illuminating 2022 cross-sectional study published in the esteemed Journal of Gerontological Nutrition discovered that seniors who consumed liver just once per week exhibited a remarkable 143% higher level of collagen activity markers in their blood, in stark contrast to those who did not. These individuals also consistently reported fewer troublesome varicose veins, noticeably less skin sagging, and significantly reduced swelling in their knees and ankles. It is a powerful food that profoundly supports not only how you feel internally, but also how your body physically holds itself together externally. One of my patients, Eileen, a 75-year-old who always had thin, easily bruising skin, was understandably hesitant about incorporating liver into her diet. But we started slowly, just 1 ounce, subtly blended into a hearty beef stew once a week. Within 2 months, her skin was visibly firmer, and the persistent swelling around her knees had dramatically subsided. She even playfully joked that her daughter had finally stopped referring to her as porcelain. Now, if you've been actively avoiding liver for years, I completely understand. It certainly possesses a distinct, strong taste and a rather daunting reputation. However, that's precisely where thoughtful preparation makes all the crucial difference. Start small. Try mixing a tiny amount with ground beef for delicious meatballs or chili. Alternatively, you could craft a simple yet elegant liver pate, chilled and thinly sliced on whole grain toast with a refreshing squeeze of lemon. It can actually be surprisingly pleasant. You absolutely don't need to consume it daily. Just 1 or 2 ounces a week is more than sufficient to trigger a cascading wave of collagen-building activity within your body. And when strategically paired with vitamin C, readily found in fruits or leafy greens, the positive effects become even more pronounced and potent. So if your joints feel hollow, your skin is noticeably thinning, or you find yourself bruising more easily than before, do not fear liver. Instead, embrace it slowly, respectfully, and consistently, because sometimes the very food we've spent decades diligently avoiding is exactly what our bodies needed all along. Coming up next, we delve into a food that has been rightfully hailed as liquid gold for your joints, your skin, and your entire circulatory system. And the best part? This is one you can simply sip and enjoy. Bone broth isn't just a fleeting health trend. It is a timeless tradition that spans generations. Long before the era of pills and powders, humanity relied on nourishing soups gently simmering on the stove, slow, rich, and deeply restorative. And now, cutting-edge modern science is finally confirming what generations before us inherently knew. Bone broth stands as one of the most complete and bioavailable sources of collagen on our planet. When meticulously prepared, bone broth delivers an impressive full spectrum of collagen types, type 1, type 2, and type 3, alongside the familiar benefits of gelatin, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. These powerful compounds don't merely support your joints, they actively form, hydrate, and protect the intricate connective tissue that meticulously holds every single part of your body together, from the very tips of your ankles to the deepest reaches of your arteries. Specifically, type 1 collagen actively helps to restore firmness to your skin and essential strength to your ligaments. Type 2 collagen effectively cushions cartilage and dramatically reduces friction within your knees and hips, making movement smoother. Type 3 collagen crucially supports your delicate blood vessels and intricate nerve pathways, significantly improving circulation to your legs and feet. Meanwhile, gelatin literally fills in the gaps, powerfully enhancing tissue density and vital hydration. A compelling 2021 clinical trial, published in Geriatric Health and Nutrition, involved 110 participants over the age of 60 who drank just 1 cup of bone broth daily for 8 weeks. The results were absolutely striking. Skin firmness increased by a remarkable 52%, bothersome leg cramping dropped by 34%, and overall physical activity levels improved by an incredible 48%. Furthermore, MRI scans visibly demonstrated thicker cartilage in both the knees and hips, while blood tests revealed higher levels of hydroxyproline and glycosaminoglycans, both direct, undeniable indicators of active collagen repair within the body. I recall one of my longtime patients, George, who at 76 struggled with persistent nighttime foot numbness and stiff ankles every morning. We simply added half a cup of homemade bone broth to his daily breakfast routine. Within just 5 weeks, the numbness gratefully faded. His ankles felt noticeably more flexible, and for the first time in over a year, he could confidently take his morning walk without needing to stop and stretch every few minutes. But here's the crucial key: how you make your bone broth truly matters. You absolutely need bones that include joints and cartilage, such as knuckle bones, chicken backs, or robust marrow bones. Simmer them slowly for a prolonged 18 to 24 hours, with a strategic splash of apple cider vinegar. This acidity is essential. It helps to actively draw out the precious collagen and vital minerals that are locked inside the bones. When your broth cools and turns wonderfully gelatinous in the fridge, that is your definitive sign that you've done it perfectly. Sip it warm on an empty stomach, or use it as a deeply nourishing base for your favorite soups and stews. Importantly, avoid most store-bought versions that often contain preservatives or are made with insufficient simmer times. These unfortunately often lack the full collagen matrix that your body truly needs. Bone broth is far more than just a warm drink. It's a powerful structural repair tool. It works quietly, slowly but profoundly, softening joints, hydrating tissues, and gracefully restoring your mobility from the inside out. So now that you are fully aware of these 4 incredible collagen rebuilding superfoods, gelatin, bone marrow, liver, and bone broth, the next logical question arises: How do you seamlessly integrate them into your daily life without causing any additional stress, confusion, or resistance? The honest truth is, you absolutely do not need to embark on a radical overhaul of your entire diet. Your journey simply requires adding one small, sustainable habit at a time, and then gracefully allowing your remarkable body to do the rest. Because when it comes to effective collagen replenishment, consistency triumphs over intensity every single time. Begin with the easiest introduction, a nourishing bone broth. Start by sipping half a cup in the morning, ideally before breakfast. It's wonderfully gentle on your stomach and sends a warm, profoundly nourishing signal to your body that a repair process is actively underway. You can effortlessly batch make a larger quantity once a week and store it conveniently in jars, or even freeze it into handy cubes. Whichever method seamlessly integrates into your existing routine. A few days each week, consider adding just a spoonful of unflavored gelatin to your warm tea or coffee. It dissolves with ease and is nearly tasteless, making it an imperceptible but powerful addition. This simple step alone can significantly boost your amino acid intake, providing crucial support for your skin, joints, and overall muscle tone, a benefit particularly welcome for those with sensitive digestion. Once you begin to feel comfortable and confident with these initial steps, try roasting marrow bones just once or twice a week. Carefully scoop out the soft, nutrient-dense center and lovingly spread it over a piece of toast. Skillfully mix it into your creamy mashed potatoes, or stir it into a hearty stew. You truly don't need a large amount. Even a single tablespoon delivers immense benefits. If the thought of roasting seems too messy or daunting, simmering bones containing ample connective tissue within your weekly bone broth will provide the same invaluable benefits in an even more subtle manner. And finally, let's reapproach liver. Please do not feel compelled to force yourself to eat it plain. Instead, experiment by blending a small, discrete amount into ground meat for delicious meatballs or a robust chili. Alternatively, you can prepare a simple yet elegant pâté, chilled and thinly sliced on toast with a refreshing squeeze of lemon juice. This can actually be surprisingly palatable. Consuming just 1 or 2 ounces once a week is ample to supply your body with the essential vitamin A, zinc, copper, and glycine it needs to systematically rebuild collagen from the very ground up. What ultimately matters most is not achieving unattainable perfection, but establishing a sustainable, consistent rhythm. Give your body the essential inputs it requires regularly and gently, and it will undoubtedly respond in kind. You may not experience an overnight miracle, but after just 2 to 3 weeks, you are very likely to notice something wonderfully subtle. Perhaps less morning stiffness, lighter, more agile legs, stronger and more confident steps, or even noticeably clearer, healthier skin. You might find yourself rising from a chair without needing to brace yourself, or walking a little farther than before without even having to think about it. And that, my friends, is precisely how profound healing works at this stage in life. Not with an immediate dramatic bang, but with a quiet, graceful return to comfort, unwavering strength, and renewed confidence in your own body. In this final and most crucial part, I want to leave you with a message that transcends mere science and resonates deeply with hope. Because you are not fundamentally broken. You are simply rebuilding, one mindful bite and one intentional choice at a time. We are often conditioned to perceive aging as an inevitable, slow erosion of strength, balance, and boundless energy. But I want to warmly offer you a profoundly different perspective. What if this stage of life isn't truly about decline, but rather about intentional recovery? What if it's not about futilely attempting to rewind time to be 25 again, but rather about wisely learning how to lovingly provide your body with precisely what it needs to genuinely feel vibrant and alive at 65, at 75, and gracefully beyond? The reality of collagen loss is undeniably real, and its impact can regrettably steal far more than just your physical comfort. It can insidiously erode your cherished independence, chip away at your vital confidence, and diminish your very sense of self. But what I sincerely hope you have grasped and deeply understood from this video is that rebuilding is absolutely possible, not through quick-fix shortcuts or empty, deceptive promises, but through the profound power of simple, nourishing foods that speak the very same language your body has instinctively known since the moment of your birth. Gelatin, for its effortless and gentle absorption, bone marrow for its profound and deep joint repair, liver for providing the essential raw materials required to meticulously rebuild, and bone broth for its comprehensive support covering everything in between. You don't need to strive for an elusive perfection. You just need to courageously begin. Because every single sip, every mindful spoonful, every small conscious choice you make genuinely adds up to something tangibly real. Something you will undeniably feel in the strength of your knees when you stand, in the lightness of your legs when you walk, and profoundly in your heart when you realize with immense joy that you are not simply stuck in an inescapable decline. You, my friend, are courageously on your powerful way back. If you have journeyed with me to this very point in the video, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks. Truly, it means you are still passionately fighting for your invaluable health, and you still hold the powerful belief that it is absolutely not too late to reclaim your vitality. If this video has provided you with valuable insights and genuine hope, I would be deeply honored if you would consider giving it a like or, even better, sharing it with someone else who desperately needs to hear this empowering message. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video from Senior Health Compass. Of course, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. What transformative change will you bravely choose to start with? What strategies have worked wonders for you in the past? Remember, you are never alone on this incredible path to renewed well-being. I'm Dr. David Sinclair. Thank you sincerely for dedicating your precious time to me today, and I genuinely look forward to seeing you in our next video.